Imagine you apply for a mortgage. You have a steady job, you have savings, you pay your bills on time. Then the answer comes back: denied. You ask why. The person behind the desk looks at the screen. The system says you're too risky. But who is the system? What did it see? What did it measure? What assumptions did it make? And if the system is wrong, who do you argue with? This is not a story about evil machines. It is a story about our desire to measure, classify, and predict people. AI has given this old ambition new power. We've been told data makes decisions more objective. Numbers don't have feelings. Algorithms don't get angry. So shouldn't its decision be fair? Not necessarily. Because data does not fall from the sky. People decide what to collect, who gets counted, which categories matter, what gets ignored, and even what counts as success. Imagine trying to understand an entire country by studying millions of social media posts. That's a huge data set. But what if millions of other people aren't represented there at all? The dataset can show only part of reality. More data does not always mean more truth. Sometimes a huge dataset is simply a very large, distorted window. AI learns from examples. But where do those examples come from? Usually, the past. Suppose one neighborhood historically received fewer mortgages. One group of applicants was hired less often. Police historically spent more time in certain communities. Those decisions become records. The records become data. Then we tell a machine, learn from this, find the patterns. The machine learned the world we gave it, and now something important changes: scale. A biased manager might make unfair decisions about 20 people. An automated system can evaluate 20 million. Banks, companies, and insurance firms all calculate risk this way. Governments and police use predictive systems. An old inequality can acquire a machine's speed. An automated decision may be much harder to understand. Why was your application rejected? Which info mattered? Was the info correct? Was your neighborhood a signal? Did a historical pattern influence the score? You may never know. The institution can see you, but you may not see the system. We leave behind extraordinary amounts of information: where we go, what we search, buy, and watch. One piece of data says little, but millions reveal patterns. Patterns become predictions. Observe, classify, predict, influence. Prediction is not certainty. AI doesn't magically know a human. But enough info gives an organization an informational advantage. Once a system can predict behavior, it can influence it. TV ads sent one message. Digital systems send millions. One person sees one message. Another sees something different. Recommendation systems decide what appears next. Political campaigns target groups with different appeals. Data moves from understanding behavior to shaping it. This leads to a feedback loop. A neighborhood labeled high risk gets more police. More activity is observed. More incidents are recorded. The data shows more crime. The system concludes this neighborhood is high risk. The algorithm appears to follow reality, but part of reality was created by the earlier decision. Data shapes the world. Pause. Data does not simply describe the world. It begins shaping it. None of this means data is bad. It can expose unfairness, detect fraud, and improve medicine. The question is, what kind of systems are we building? Who audits them? Who can challenge them? What happens when they are wrong? Long before AI, societies were already measuring people, censuses, tests, and credit ratings. We have always tried to turn messy lives into something measurable. AI did not begin this story. It may be its most powerful chapter. These systems are not laws of nature. People designed them. People chose what they measure. We can also decide to build them differently. For history, power came from land and money. In the digital age, power is the ability to observe and decide. So the important question is, when the machine judges us, will we still have the power to question it?